something very fundamental changes somewhere between 320 to 340. So we are a consequence of a certain phenomenal happening that we call as cosmos. They know it is 17 years and they come awake and they breed and they go back to sleep. They're keeping time once in 17 years. In the way the planet is spinning and what is happening, something very fundamental changes somewhere between 320 to 340. This is called Brahma Muhurtam.
This is relevant only up to 33 degrees latitude. Your system functions in a certain way. It is a possibility. There has been an awareness about making use of this possibility.
Your life is a product of many things that we call as the universe. So we are a consequence of a certain phenomenal happening that we call as cosmos. We are not an individual existence. So when you get in sync, certain things will happen. You know, there's a cicadas in where we are in Tennessee, the US ashram, they wake up once in 17 years. Can you beat it? They know it is 17 years and they come awake and they breed and they go back to sleep. They're keeping time once in 17 years, no alarm bell anywhere. Well, how is this? I'm saying they're in sync with nature. We have lost sync within nature and we think that is our nature. No. All the many ailments, many problems that human beings are suffering is simply because we have lost that awareness as to how to be in sync with the many forces which are making us who we are. So yoga is to bring that sync so that you are in rhythm with life. If you become in rhythm with life, you will also wake up somewhere just after 3 a.m. If you're conscious, suddenly a certain spark of aliveness will happen within you. Even if you're in deep sleep, you will come awake. This must happen to you. This means you're falling in sync with it. You're falling in sync with life. What is considered as the last quarter of the night? We consider from sunset to sunrise as the night. The last quarter of the night, at that time there are physiological changes happening in the system. Even the waste material in your body, like your urine for example, at that time has qualities which it doesn't have at any time of the day. There's substantial research into this these days. So the entire body is in a certain conducive atmosphere. There is a natural production of what is called as melatonin, which is a secretion of the pineal gland. So the pineal gland is at the highest level of secretion in the last quarter of the night. So we want to make use of this. So anywhere between 3:30 to 6 or 5:30 or whatever time the sunrise happens is considered Brahma Muhurtam because your pineal gland is at its highest level of secretion. That means you can stabilize. In modern medicine, it is seen as a mood stabilizer. Well, I've been talking about bringing yourself to ease. Bringing yourself to ease means that you are not a fluctuation, you are at ease. This is naturally happening at a certain time. At that time, people want to sit up and do their spiritual processes so that they get the best benefit. So that is labeled as Brahma Muhurtam or the time of the creator. Or you can look at it this way, it is a time when you can create yourself, you can make yourself the way you want yourself to be. So you become the Brahman in the morning so that you will make yourself the way you want yourself to be.